soul to the triumphant Queen. Celestial Mama, today I come to prostrate myself before you, to ask you for your invisible strength in all my pains. And you know how my heart is filled with them, to the point of feeling drowned with pains. Oh, please, if you love so much to act as my mother, take my heart in your hands and pour into it the love, the grace, and the strength to triumph in my pains and to convert them all into divine will. Lesson of the Triumphant Queen. My child, courage, do not fear. Your mama is all for you. And today, I was waiting for you so that my heroism and my triumph in the sacrifice may infuse in you strength and courage, that I may see my child triumphant in her pains, with the heroism of bearing them with love and in order to do the divine will. Now, my child, listen to me. I had just turned 3 years old when my parents made known to me that they wanted to consecrate me to the Lord in the temple. My heart rejoiced in hearing this, that is, consecrating myself and spending my years in the house of God. But beneath my joy there was a sorrow, a privation of my dearest persons one can have on earth, which were my dear parents. I was little. I needed their maternal cares. I was depriving myself of the presence of two great saints. Moreover, I saw that as the day approached on which they were to deprive themselves of me, who rendered their lives full of joy and of happiness, they felt such bitterness as to feel themselves dying. But though suffering, they were disposed to make the heroic act of taking me to the Lord. My parents loved me in the order of God and considered me a great gift given to them by the Lord. And this gave them the strength to make this painful sacrifice. Therefore, my child, if you want to have invincible strength to suffer the hardest pains, let all your things be in the order of God, and hold them as precious gifts given to you by the Lord. Now, you must know that I prepared myself with courage for my departure for the temple, because as I delivered my will to the divine being and the supreme fiat took possession of my whole being, I required all virtues, I acquired all virtues of my own nature. I was dominator of myself. All virtues were in me like many noble princesses, and according to the circumstances of my life, they promptly showed themselves to do their office without any resistance. In vain would they have called me queen, had I not possessed the virtue of being queen over myself. Therefore, I had in my dominion perfect charity, invincible patience, enrapturing sweetness, profound humility, and the whole endowment of the other virtues. The divine will rendered my little earth of my humanity fortunate, always flowery, and without the thorns of vices. Do you see then, dear child, what it means to live of divine will? Its light, its sanctity, and power convert all virtues into one's nature, nor does it lower itself to reign in a soul where there is a rebellious nature. No, no. It is sanctity, and it wants the nature in which it must reign to be ordered and holy. Therefore, by the sacrifice of going to the temple, it was conquests that I made, And over this sacrifice, the triumph of a divine will was formed in me. And these triumphs brought into me new seas of grace, of sanctity, and of light, to the extent of feeling happy in my pains in order to be able to conquer new triumphs. Now, my child, place your hand upon your heart and tell your mama, do you feel your nature changed into virtue? Or do you feel the thorns of impatience, the nauseous herbs of agitations, the bad humors of affections which are not holy? Listen, let your mama do it. Place your will into my hands, determined in not wanting it anymore, and I will make you be possessed by the divine will, which will banish everything from you. And what you have not done in many years, you will do in one day, which will be the beginning of true life, of happiness, and of true sanctity. The soul, Holy Mama, help your child make a visit to my soul, and with your maternal hand snatch from me everything you find which is not will of God. Burn away the thorns, the nauseous herbs, and you yourself call the divine will to reign in my soul. Little sacrifice. Today, to honor me, you will call me 3 times to visit your soul and will give me all the freedom to do with you whatever I want. Ending prayer. Sovereign Queen, take my soul into your hands and transform it completely into will of God. Amen.